one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Seattle Seahawks. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go from Lumen Field. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield.
In motion, it's Odunze. We're going to run it, and this is LaPointe Allen. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains at 13. And another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
10 yards for number 10 on that one. And it's 1st and 10.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league. They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Lucas Van Ness, the former 1st-round pick, there to make the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I really like the personnel adjustment by the defensive coordinator, Mike. They go dime coverage, so they're going to bring out 6 defensive backs, really play the pass and muddy it up with as many pass defenders as you can. Nowhere to go with the ball, and now we got to see, does the offensive coordinator, when he sees that dime package take the field, what answers does he have? And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Hold the ready. Here we go, here we go. Panther 6, reload, reload. Cut.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many...
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Makes the score Bears 10, Seahawks nothing.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go. Panther 11. Panther 19. Tiger. 19. Tiger. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Now this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Cougar 19.
On second down, Milroe. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a third down and 4.
Go. 18. Pioneer.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. On the move, past the 40. And he is out of bounds. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with. First and 10 now from the 36.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cougar 19. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Cub 19. Cub 19.
Again, it's Milroe. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Alert. Ready. Let go.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
6 Warriors 70. Ready, ready.
Milroe. Quickly to the outside and complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Bears off to the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
On the double.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up third and 4.
Bronco 80. Steady.
Here's Milrow to throw. On the run to the right. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's now 10-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. One of the tight ends in motion right. They'll begin here on the ground. And some nifty footwork there. It'll only amount to a gain of a couple.
Brings up 2nd and
8. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Chicago.
13 yards.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On the handoff, it is Allen. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line.
Outside, so I'm staying inside. Shawty, you will not vibe to the beat. Like Tupac, I see a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised if they really loud, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Ripping on it like I'm picking a prize.
Come on. Set. Let's go.
Milrow from his own end zone. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Once again, it's Walker.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
38-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Here we go. Start. Let go.
They'll go play action with Milrow. Now, a deep shot for Allen, and he will go all the way. Touchdown Seahawks. 17 touchdowns now on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Start on the ground. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw, it's Williams. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Ernest Jones. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming. Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 18, Pioneer. 19, Lion. Ready?
Throwing is Milrow. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. It's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds on to that ball for 1 count longer. And most likely was going to result in a sack.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Open man downfield is Smith. Down the sideline. And he will score. Arian Smith, touchdown Chicago. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears will come back to tie things at 17. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready?
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. 60. Ready?
To the air, it's Milrow. Moving to his right. And this will be incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Got it. Ready?
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now Milroe. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Here we go. 60 Bobcats. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Let's go.
Milroe going to throw it again. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks move out in front, 20-17. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Gravity lying.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
The 35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 6.
Ready? Ready.
Now it's Milroe. Back into the hands of Shaquille. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
17 yards.
Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
On the jump.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar Knights.
They run with Walker. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
6-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready,
Back to throw. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Now Milroe on first down. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And third down coming up. To throw again is Milroe. That is caught. He finds Walker. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Alert! Alert! Hawk 70. Hawk.
Now Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
19. Cut. Here we go. Set. Set. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Third and 10.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Milroe. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
Ready.
Here's Walker. Good blocking, and he's pinned. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll try the right side this time. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throw right side, caught by Odunze. Well, that helps with be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. First and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. He'll find Shakir open right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Okay, ready?
From the 46. Here's second and 3.
Cougar 19.
Milrow. That's taken in by Horton. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Third and a yard.
Get it. Go.
Here's a designed run. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Seattle.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
2nd and 10.
18, 5, ready. 19, ready.
Here's Milrow to throw. Open man is Shakir, and that's complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Punching, 18.
Throwing is Milrow. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, count, Buffalo 18.
Throwing again, it's Milrow. That's taken in by Shakir. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On 2nd down, Walker. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Come on, set.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one caught at the floor. And he's in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seahawks. Now the point after try from Myers. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll stick with him again. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, what can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Bears 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
2nd and 11. They will take a knee here. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.